The topic of sustainability is becoming increasingly important in all areas. The industry is having to rethink approaches urgently. It is essential to already be working on sustainable solutions in order to reduce CO2 emissions and protect the environment. LEONHARD KURZ is a pioneer in this field. The company pursues a long-term sustainability strategy and is committed to life cycle thinking. Today, we will present you with different concepts. The aim is to increase the share of sustainable raw materials and to reduce energy consumption in the production and finishing of plastic components. I'm particularly pleased to be able to discuss this very important topic with three experts today. First of all, welcome Anna Chaka, Managing Partner at Deckerform. In addition to plastic components, the portfolio of this KURZ partner company also includes tools and machines for industry. Welcome. I'm also very pleased to welcome Johannes Romming, Project Manager, Innovation and Sustainability at KURZ, and Dr. Andreas Kratzer, Development Chemist at KURZ. Welcome. Thank you for taking the time today to talk about this very important topic. Yes, Johannes, the topic of sustainability really is on everyone's lips. What does it mean for KURZ?
For KURZ, the topic is very, very important. You have already mentioned it. The topic of life cycle thinking means that we take a holistic approach. We consistently focus our products on sustainable processes and applications right from the design and development stage. And we also pursue this approach in the further development of existing processes and products in order to optimize them holistically in terms of sustainability.
Andreas, could you tell me how this is reflected in the KURZ products and processes?
We are pursuing a wide range of approaches here. For the product itself, for instance, the carrier layer, the paints, the solvents, the injection molding materials, plus the efficiency gains in production to the optimization of supply chains. In general, we have noticed frequent requests for sustainable solutions for decoration options in recent months.
And what about quality? Can you tell us more about that, Johannes?
Of course, we always develop our products to meet specific requirements. This means that we individually address the needs of our customers, and we always accompany the customer right from the start. This means that we explore the possibilities together and find the most sustainable approach possible. Of course, the quality is not affected. It is the top priority, and we guarantee this through our internal tests and process controls.
You recently developed a sample component as part of a joint project with Deckerform. What's special about it?
Yes, this is where we put our areas of expertise together, side by side. So we combine our expertise and the expertise of Deckerform directly. We use the recycled injection molding material in this process, which we ourselves obtain in our RECOSYST system. In this RECOSYST system, we are actively take back foil carriers from our customers from residual production, convert them into high-quality plastic pellets, and process them in these efficient and well-developed machines from Deckerform into a component which is then also finished using our sustainable transfer decoration. The component is a watering can here, which symbolizes the topic of sustainability.
Okay, great. Anna, you are Managing Director of Deckerform. What contribution does your machine make to sustainability?
Yes, the machine makes a very big contribution to this topic, as it is fully electric machine. For technical parts, this means that we have an energy consumption of approximately 0.2 kilowatts per kilogram of plastic that we process. This is very, very low. To give a better idea, this is approximately 70% less energy consumption than hydraulic machines. Where does this energy saving come from? It's actually relatively simple. The machine only needs power when it is moving. If it holds the power, the machine does not need any electricity. Another key advantage is, of course, that the consumer can use the machine very flexibly, as several special processes are possible as standard.
And what processes can be implemented?
Ja, ähnlich wie bei einem Schweizer Taschen.
Similar to a Swiss pocket knife, we have integrated several useful tools into one. This means, of course, that we can offer traditional injection molding. We can also offer injection compression molding, for example, where the plastic compound is compressed in the tool, or the gentle weight-saving spray foams where the plastic mass is foamed in the tool with the addition of a blowing agent or gas.
Unter Zugabe von Treibmittel oder Gas im Werkzeug aufgeschäumt wird.
Many things in one, so to speak.
Exactly.
The tool is also adapted to the requirements. What exactly does this mean?
Ja, zunächst haben wir auch im Werkzeugbau
Firstly, we also took into account the idea of preserving resources in tool making.
mit dem gleichen Werkzeugaufbau
This means that we can cover several different components in the same tool structure in the special process. And of course, we had to ensure that we could draw the tool to different wall thicknesses and integrated a so-called vertical flash face here.
hier eine sogenannte Tauchkante integriert.
Back to the result. Johannes, what does the component you manufacture together stand for? What aspects of sustainable production can be identified here?
I've already mentioned it briefly. On the one hand, we use recycled materials. Anna has just outlined it very well. We have an extremely energy-saving process in manufacturing, and we simply combine this with our sustainable decoration. Our sustainable decoration has the advantage that we apply very, very thin layers to the surface of the component. Compared to conventional processes such as varnishing, the approach is much finer and enables us to process and finish much more efficiently and, above all, resource efficiently. By the way, the recyclability of the component is not impaired, since we create significantly thinner layer thicknesses compared to varnishing, which do not affect the mechanical or rheological properties of the pellets during recycling. For example, when the component is ground and sprayed again.
And as you mentioned, transfer decoration. What is KURZ doing to make it more sustainable? Andreas?
That's where we see the biggest challenges in improving the carbon footprint of our products. The largest portion, without a doubt, is generated by the polyester, the carrier layer on which we apply our decoration layers. Two other important aspects are drying and post-combustion of our solvents and optimizing supply chains.
And what would be concrete alternatives?
We are currently working on solutions to enable us to use alternative carrier materials. However, we must not lose sight of the fact that we need extremely high quality due to the complex handling process. Another starting point would also be to minimize the use of polyester, in other words, to use thinner polyester. The use of bio-based solvents, which are CO2 neutral for post-combustion, is certainly an important point to mention here. In terms of supply chains, we are very well positioned at KURZ, as we have production sites worldwide, both in the United States and in Asia.
And is it possible to use recyclates for PET carriers?
In theory, it is possible. The problem at the moment is that the price is extremely high and that the quality does not yet fully match that of our new products. You could imagine it as a sandwich structure. In other words, you have new polyester at the top and bottom, and 30 to 40% of recycled polyester in the middle. This could also save a large amount of CO2.
That's already quite a few points. Would you say there are other adjustments you could make?
Maybe now is a good time to address the topic of lacquers. We currently formulate our lacquers with binding agents made from renewable raw materials. And these lacquers are then applied to our polyester sheet in liquid form. And to do this, of course, we need a large number of solvents. Here too, we are gradually replacing conventional solvents with the bio-based variants. In the medium term, we can say that we will be able to produce films with a 30 to 50% bio-based share, including for the premium sector, in other words, for the automotive industry. And to finish, perhaps a word on the topic of renewable energies. Here, we are currently building a solar park in Sulzbach-Rosenberg, one of our large production sites in Germany. What order of magnitude are we talking about here? The amount of energy required there would be sufficient to meet the needs of 5,000 households annually.
That's definitely quite a lot. Andreas just spoke about the benefit for KURZ. Anna, what about the advantage for customers?
Ja, der Vorteil für unsere Kunden ist,
Yes, the advantage for our customers is of course huge, because we have an incredible pool of expertise thanks to the excellent cooperation between our companies.
Bündelung an Kompetenzen haben. Das bedeutet für einen Kunden
For the customer, this means the keyboard they can play and the design options become larger. combined, of course, with the economic advantage.
Und ja,
And yes, I can only add that it is a circular economy that we practice here, and in short, the customer does something for the environment and also gets something in return.
verdient auch noch was dabei.
It really doesn't get any better than that. Thank you for being here today to discuss this important topic and presenting your great concepts. Yes, staying focused on developing future-proof solutions is essential. And I'm certain that we will continue to hear about further innovations from KURZ in the future. You can find all the concepts and related information on the website shown.